Oh, wait for it. You see the shiny thing? You want the shiny thing? Come get the shiny thing. It's okay. It's not trapped. You're fine.
All but the luckiest
You're okay.
in its dark hall.
Well, we started with evil rainbow chicken and Bat and Kato's origins. And then we just got fresh out of hell from Diablo 2, making babies. Today, we're going to go visit Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights. If you guys haven't heard of this particular game, and it has been a hot minute, it's great. To the point where they made a lot of extra stuff. The one in particular that we're going to do underneath the classic campaigns is probably the most high-tiered one, which is Hordes of the Underdark. This has gotten a ton of just fans in general. The original campaign itself is really long, and 2002 makes me feel real fucking old. Anyway, a walkthrough for this is like beating the dead horse that you get to ride while doing the first Neverwinter campaign. The first couple times you play it, it's great. It's novelty. It's amazing. It gets really fucking boring after a while. Shadows of Untitled is pretty interesting. They kind of just throw random things in there. The direct sequel is supposed to be Hordes of the Underdark. Now, that's not necessarily true. You could just start a whole new character if you want. Not a problem. This particular walkthrough is going to be How to Arcane Archer. Arcane Archers got taken out around edition 3.5, I believe. It's definitely not in 4 or 5 because it's ridiculously overpowered. So this is edition 3. For those of you who don't know, get a D&D manual. dndbeyond.com. It's free. Sign up. It's awesome. The books aren't free, but the information for some things are. Click. Also, this whole system is on Steam. It's on GOG.com. This one in particular is on Steam. It's a little less buggy. There's also lots of extra content, but let's go. Oops, that was the wrong one. I really do like this other intro. Little fairy. Yeah. Let's go beat the shit out of stuff. So I already made a character. There's lots of pre-made ones. As you can see, I did not make all of these. There's a lot. I'm not going to go through all of them. I wonder if you guys can see which one's mine. Maybe that one. Click. So, the opening for this is beautiful. And it's really nice.
One of the greatest cities in all of Faerun.
Very well spoken.
It is home to a multitude of peaceful townfolk from all races and all walks of life.
Whoosh, whoosh,
Beneath
whoosh, whoosh.
Waterdeep, however, lies a different realm.
I mean, have you met the multiverse?
This is the deep dungeon known as Undermountain.
Okay, so the gimmick of this is crazy.
Built by the mad wizard Halaster.
Oh, wait for it. You see the shiny thing? You want the shiny thing? Come get the shiny thing. It's okay. It's not trapped.
Dangerous of creatures.
You're fine.
All but the luckiest.
You're okay.
In its dark hall.
Stupid. I like how his friends behind him just watched.
Regardless of this presence beneath them, the people of Waterdeep feel safe enough.
I would like to point out that the two in the main shot are drunkards, but okay.
It is rare that anything actually comes out.
Oh.
Until now.
Your friend was delicious.
That exists beneath even Undermountain. A place of shadows and evil, known only as the Underdark.
And that's the crazy bitch we gotta go kill.
Dark elves known as the Drow rule next to other subterranean horrors unknown to most on the surface world above.
You are correct. So the animation for this as an early 2000 game is great.
Besieging the city from below in a campaign of blood.
So this has been going on for a little while, and there's a Daedra over there, which if you don't know that, go look at D&D Beyond again.
Someone can face these dark elves and all their brethren in their own land. Someone who can defeat the Hordes of the Underdark.
You're a horde. I really like the text title of this. Anyway. So we skipped part of the dream and stuff, mainly just because it's a little pointless. But here's the really fun part. This bitch right here, we got to kill. We got to stab in the face. So there are voice actors, but the voice setting on here is incredibly low. Mainly just so, if I hear too many voices in my head, I can't only answer one at a time. That's just me. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, hold on. I don't... Go away. I like how she's like, oh, this is awkward. That is a diadera, and it's not okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, we're skipping this. Bye! So we have a terrible dream. It's us. By the way, I look freaking beautiful. It's us who's in the little portal. She's like, this is the one who's going to kill me. No, they won't. Oh, wait. What is that? Okay. If you have played this game before, the enhanced edition with modification gives you more tattoo abilities. The graphics are better. I have this on good graphics for right now. If this was on excellent, you'd see like lines in the hair and everything else. The face would be even more defined. You're totally looking at it for the face. I know you are. Yeah. So we're in the Yawning Portal Inn, and instead of pillow mints, they give us pillow daggers. The text over here is really small. If there's anything in particular that seems interesting, I will definitely note it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So you wake up and like, oh, this bitch is right here trying to take my stuff. I'm gonna kill ya. Stab. Stab. Mine, mine, mine. Hi, Tamsil. Her hair is so annoying. Tamsil's the daughter of the innkeeper. Uh-huh. No. Not everything is okay. She took my shit. Uh-huh. I mean, it hasn't... She's freshly dead. There's no poo coming out of her yet. Yeah, I killed her. Probably not. I mean, she was better at the thieving part than the assassination. I killed her in 2 swipes. Like an evil kitty. Yeah, I'm not that easy to kill. Uh-huh. That's fortunate. Uh-huh. Sleep through. Uh-huh. No. Oh my god, Tamsil. Oh my god. Okay, bye. Yeah, go find somebody to clean this up and get some bleach. You're gonna need it, but leave the windows open. Okay, anyway. So, you don't have too much gold in the beginning. That's a thing. Let's look at my character sheet. And then I will go through the uses of... What do you call it? Controllers, that word. Okay, so in order for you to pull up your character sheet, you have a couple ways to do it. You have a control panel over here with your picture, which, by the way, this is one of the newer ones. It's pretty cool. You have a map, inventory, character sheet, journal, which is going to be blinking nonstop, so just don't worry about that. The rest button, spellbook, options, and then if you're in the middle of actually having players with you, which this is not a multiplayer game, this is all you, this would also light up. So here's the character sheet. You can't really move it. It's not that fancy, but experience level, all the main stuff. Being a ranger, your dexterity is going to be stupid high. Kinda has to be. Your wisdom is going to be one of the next higher things next to strength and constitution, and mainly just because you have the capability of kind of being a druid if you wanted to. Intelligence and charisma? Not so much. So whenever you do rolls, whatever your 20 is, you get to plus these onto it as well. At the base score, you just really want a 0 if it's not your proficiency. That's you don't really want a minus, but it's gonna happen. Over here, main weapon, attack bonuses, that whole stuff. Yeah, nothing so far. Over here are skill sets. Don't you be bored. So, Being a ranger, you're going to have high animal empathy, lots of concentration, a little bit of discipline, if just to try and do call shot or disarm, which mainly is going to be that. Heal, hide, so that's going to be ridiculously important in some locations. A tiny bit of listen, move silently and parry. Ride, okay, so ride is very specific to one modification in here, which is really cool. Fucking useless everywhere else. Moving on. My search is garbage, which means I'm gonna have to rely on everybody else to find things for me. That's okay. And our feats. So we get an animal companion. Gonna be my fluffy fluff. Some proficiency in armors. If you do anything heavier than medium, it will mess up your ranger capabilities, such as dual wielding. Got some favorite enemies. The one thing I probably would have changed besides doing a manual of this is that one of these would have been outsiders or the undead. The reason is because whenever you get near the end of the game, spoiler alert, yeah, demons. Demons are a thing. I decided to be a half-elf character for two reasons. Reason number one, you kind of get best of both worlds with being a human and some immunity. Reason number two is so that way I could actually become an arcane archer. You cannot be an arcane archer unless you are an elf or a half-elf. We're gonna stab stuff in the face. Alright, so that being said, this is a keyboard mouse controlled set. You have zoom capabilities. If you have a little wheel on your mouse, which most mice do nowadays, you can use that. Right click to be able to cast spells if you're a spellcaster, or to do other actions. Left click to interact with stuff. Little baby music, so that way it tells me I did things. Your action bar is over here. You give me that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I'm gonna sell all of these things. And that, and that. I'm not gonna take these because they're only worth one. I don't care about that. Give me all of your stuff. So there's definitely a note in here from the innkeeper saying, take only what you need. I need everything. Can I use that? No. Am I gonna take it? Yes. Yeah. It also lets you know what some of these items are. Don't care. Oh, cool fact. If you do drink ale, it will give you inebriation. Yoink. Thank you. Alright, let's not be naked anymore. Banded mail, chainmail +2. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I can't sell the traps now I'm thinking about it. Sad. I do like traps. Where's the other one? Was that it? That might have been it. That makes me sad. I'm gonna have to sell something else I don't want to sell. Or drop it. I will be sad and drop these because I know they're heavy. Yeah, it's a lot. Pick that back up. Alright. So C for character sheet, I for inventory. You also have these quick bars down here, and they say F. So the original use of the F keys that are at the top of your keyboard, which I know a lot of people don't know what they're for. There's actually a purpose for them. They are your hotkeys for functions. That's what the F, I believe the F stands for. This is how a normal person gets dressed. They put on a belt first, and then an amulet, and then armor. Ah, see, equipping this armor has disabled your ranger abilities, which means I won't be able to do a couple of different things. But in the initial part, it's not that big a deal. Yeah. So you can put things in the hotbar, and let's see. Okay, this will be a good one for example. If you press those keys, then things will happen, and you can actually walk around without having something in your hand. So how do you get rid of something that's in there? Well, you right click it and you Empty the quick slot. Healing juice! Ring. Ring. Ooh, AC's already at 22. That's nice. My lore is shit. But I know what this is. This is an acid dagger. I like acid. Can't use that, but I can sell that. That goes on my tootsies. That'll go in there. Okay. You get lots of tabs. Not gonna lie, bags of holding are going to be massively important. Let's see. Oh, okay, so what if you have spells that you want to throw in there? Well, you can 110% put spells in. And the way that you do that is that you right-click it, choose whatever it is that you want to do with your right hand, or your left hand, excuse me, and then you can just throw stuff in there, like Magic Fang. What did you give me? Is it a badger? It's a goddamn fucking badger. With no name! Yes, because you know. You know I don't like you. I hate the badger one. So the nice thing about animal companions in this is that, yeah, you can interact and interact and actually do things. You can feed them, play with them, pet them, scold them, whatever it is you want to do. And if they have any spell abilities, you can actually ask them to use it right then and there. Map. If you would like to look at your map, which will pop up over here, you press the M button. This also cannot move, but you can actually add pins and add small notes. I haven't really had to use it in the majority of the games, except for maybe one or two of them. Not too big a deal. So, there's not that many things in here that can actually mess with your alignment. This is one of the areas. If you go in here, it will put you more towards chaotic, or in through this door because it's locked. If you want to inspect or interact with something, you can also click the right button, which is why I know that this is a thing. You can go up there, and if you, depending on your creature's behaviors or your companions, if you go and open a lock or try to open something that's locked, they're gonna beat the shit out of it. At least they're gonna try. There's a guy in here you can talk to, monk dude, kind of pointless. You get some good alignment points if you make this guy feel good. I don't care about any of them, so we're leaving. Let's go beat the shit out of stuff. Oh, good, I forgot about these. Okay, so if you have played the very first one, you should recognize some of these guys. Not that guy. These dudes. If you haven't, you might actually recognize a couple of their names, especially this guy. All of these guys are idiots. Only he's slightly important, and only for a short period of time. So we also have a large room with a lot of stuff in it that's very, that you can do interaction with. If you press the tab button, everything that you can interact with will light up. People, items, possible traps, someone yelling at me to come and speak with you. I don't want to. Jerezi. And the majority of the NPCs all have just refugee. There's two in here besides these group of morons. Jerezi, who you can just listen to and get a weird tale out of. And then Parlay, weird ass elf name. If you talk to her right, she'll actually give you some protection. It's temporary and just for future stuff that will happen soon, but it's kind of your choice. I don't really care. I think it'll be fine without it. Ugh. What? Yes, you stupid elven lady. Don't you lie to me. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that guy. So whenever you play the original one, you can actually have all of these people be your companion for a short period of time. He's really the only one I had companion for a while. Oh my god, I don't care about you talking to me. I do not care. Oh my god. Don't you tell her what to do. Yeah, I really don't. Okay, I'm done with you. We need to go. Good lord. So, something else that's pretty cool too is that you can actually do an examination. And it will give you a challenge rating depending on your challenge. So, she's actually more difficult because she is a spellcaster cleric. And she is a spellcaster bard. These two are somewhat easier to deal with because I can just shoot them in the face. We're gonna leave. Leave you alone with all my pink hair goodness, pink body goodness. So here's my one problem with D&D stuff, and it's only partially fallible. The entire reason why he's in charge of anything is because of that door over there. That door, right there, is where all these motherfuckers from the Underdark are popping out of. And no one thought it was a good idea to put down any kind of topside protection. Instead, they were just like, Halaster's kind of a loose cannon. We don't know what he does, but you know he's super magically powerful. He's got this. No one thought about it. Nobody did, and it bothers me a lot. Yeah, you kind of gave me a thief, but we're not going to talk about that. Don't you laugh at me. Seriously, there is nothing good to talk about with these guys. Oh my goodness. I'm done with you. If you really just want to skip through all of it, oh good, they're here. You can press escape and just skip to the good parts. So the fact that she's able to cast mass paralysis, how do you not die faster? Or, I mean, how do you not just kill us immediately? Oh, lordy. So, I'm gonna cast Magic Bang. Magic up my boy. I'm gonna change into something I like better. And we're just gonna shoot you. A lot. I'm gonna shoot you a lot in the face. Yep. Well, she died. So usually if you're using a bow, shooting point blank like this is nigh impossible, but I'm also just really good with a bow. Like, don't get in my face. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Watch me do it. But if you do want to back up just a little bit without actually running and giving someone a higher chance of attack, because every time you move in the middle of a fight, you are in fact engaging or disengaging out of combat, and it will give an opportunity of attack. Healy doobop. Thank you. These are also WASD controlled. WASD. Don't you? Why? Whatever. Give me your shit. Yoink. The items that they drop are always going to be a little random. Oh look, Deekin's over there. He's my bestest friend. She's ridiculously overpowered. Anyway, let's go kill some more people. If you're lucky enough and catch the poison in time without it being in combat, you have a better chance of getting rid of the poison and the effects that come along with it. Speaking of which, rapid shot. I'm gonna shoot you real fast. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I missed. But look at that. I did it. I like how massive the arrows are compared to these guys. Bye. That is unnecessary. Why? Alright, so here comes my favorite part. This is why all these guys are stupid. I'm just gonna let it play out because it's funny every fucking time. They're all well-versed warriors, and some of them are really good on battlefields, especially the half-orc guy. But what are they gonna do? A beholder pops up, sprays them with stuff they could have just done straight-up kill magic. None of us are strong enough to be able to deal with it. And they're literally running into the place where we have zero information about. And, oh, we're just gonna go down here now to go kill that single abomination bitch. What? Excuse me? Do I have to go save them? I mean, do I have to? Do I have to go after them? Fine. So you have a choice. You can tell him about the dream that's going on. It doesn't really do too much, but it does offer some other dialogue options that are just entertaining more than anything else. But since this is just a walkthrough on how to play, I'll let you guys do that on your own accord. I'll go talk to her. She totally wants to bang you, and I'm pretty sure she wants to bang your wife too. Shit, she might even bang your daughter. I don't know. I'm talking about that one. White Thestium really likes people. It's part of her religion. No lie. Hi, Deekin. So, if you've played Untitled, Deekin is a pivotal character in the game because he kind of starts this whole thing and actually ends up helping you inadvertently. He's the bard of a white dragon, and the whole concept of the Shadows of Underdark is that you are learning to do your craft and you are attacked and your master dude gets super poisoned and you go and find all the artifacts. While all of them are very important, one in particular, which he broke, had something incredibly powerful in it and helped raise one of the cities of Netheril. If you don't know this, go look up D&D lore. Long story short, powerful ass city fell out of the sky and literally landed so hard in an ocean it turned it into an entire desert. Not kidding. So it's pretty cool that you get to see this guy again, who actually has pursued a craft to become a better bard. He's so cute. Look at him. He's just so stupid. He's so smartly stupid. I love him. He's glorious. You have a choice on how you want to act to him. He's like a little stupid puppy. I can't help it but be nice to him. He's like a little chocolate lab that got some serious brain damage and now is kind of a savant. Yeah. Thank you for writing about my very first adventure that you totally got fucked over on. It was great. Yeah. How about you come with me? Yay! Okay, so Deekin is a bard, and if you'd like to see his information, you go over to his picture, right-click, and where is it? You can open up his backpack. You can examine his information. His strength is bad. But his dexterity is really high, and his charisma is ridiculously high, too. He's also a reconciler, so he's just a pure-ass neutral. With some regeneration, that comes from his items. He also has a few things over here. Lots of lore. So essentially, you will never really have to worry about not knowing your shit while he's with you. He has lots of bardic knowledge. He's actually, I know it sounds crazy, but he's actually really strong. And bards in edition 1, 2, and 3, really good. And then they got really dumb. Alright, so I'm going to look in his backpack. Can you even... That doesn't even do anything. Does that do anything for me? Excuse me. Give me. Thank you. It does not. I'm gonna sell it. Don't mind me, Deacon. I'm just taking your shit. You're fine with it, right? +3, +2. I think I have some stuff for you, though. Aha! You can have a bolt +1. He will never, ever. He has the capability of using a shield, and he has a short sword for some reason. I don't care. I don't know why, but I'm taking his shit to sell it. I'm gonna let him keep the potions, though. This one's real nice. So sometimes whenever you have items, they'll actually have little bits of lore. Pretty interesting to read on your own. This one's really nice because it actually gives him a little bit of strength, and he actually gets some regeneration, which is much more useful than it sounds. Cool. Thank you. Now this lady right here sounds bad. I recommend turning up her volume. Uh-huh. Yeah-huh. I also like how the picture and the actual body kinda match a little. Anyway. Can you just give me the thing? Okay, cool. So she ends up giving you a Rod of Resurrection. Boop. Which has 20 straight up resurrections in it. This later got changed to Revivify and Pure Resurrection because rules. Edition 3 is really overpowered and I love it. It's so stupid. If you ever get really bored and just are trying to learn some basics on D&D stuff, definitely recommend learning on Edition 3. I got into a slight, I don't know, tiff, altercation, something. Essentially, I just asked who really wants to have a real Neverwinter Nights 3 game, because there is 1, 2, and then the MMO, which is entertaining by itself. I do not, however, count it in this. Baldur's Gate 3, which, yes, I have early release access, and yes, it is amazing. And I wish that they would hurry up and finish it. Actually, Baldur's Gate 3 acts a great deal more like this. Hold that thought, lady. Than the MMO. Deekin is not in there or anything else, and it actually does follow with the lore of everything else that's going on, which includes the spell plague, the resurrection stuff dealing with Dritz Duerden. Like, there's Jarlaxle's there, if you know who I'm talking about. Oh yeah, Heal Me. She has all, yeah. Magical ass heal. Thank you. But I don't see the MMO as an actual... No, as an actual Neverwinter expansion part of the game. I don't. Ooh, right, Joe Dagger. Acid. You know what? I'm actually going to keep this because trolls are going to be a thing. And I kind of don't feel like wasting my AoEs. Anyway. I really want them to make another one. But this guy said, oh, it was trash, it was garbage. I'm like, dude, for the time that it came out of, it's actually pretty fucking amazing. Considering everything else that it had to fight through. And he's like, yeah, okay, if you're trying to learn on it, it is a really great game. I said, okay. Don't come at me sideways. Like, I'll fuck you up. So the way the store works is that there's also merchant reactions, which is favorable. Doesn't always mean anything because you can't really barter. But if you want some stuff, then here's how you get the... Ooh, do you have to... Oh, yoink. This is how do. Money's over here. And boop. Oh, it didn't do anything. I'll take it anyway. More dexterity for me. Yeah. Pretty easy to deal with. I don't really think I have to explain how this particular thing works, but bartering doesn't really do much. Fortification +1. If you want ammunition, this is the place to go to. Speaking of which, gimme. Thank you. Do you have any fire arrows? Because that's a thing. Whips! I don't know. Can't use those. Nope, no fire arrows. Kiss of Sune. That's cool. That's her. Okay, I couldn't remember who her god was, but she is a follower of Sune, who is all about love and all forms of love. Every kind of love, from platonic to animal to very much the physical. Healy do bops. No, I think I'm good. I think we're good. Think I'm done with you. Done with all your shit. Ugh. Totally gonna change you whenever I actually level up. Moving on. Yeah, let's go places. You can also go outside, upstairs and everything else, but you don't really need to initially. If you'd like to go and get more items, for example, if you plan on being a magic person, then I definitely would recommend going outside. Oh yeah, this guy. Hi. So whenever you first enter, you can talk to this guy, and he'll give you some basic information. So he'll be like, oh, you're new and different. Why are you here? I'm here to see what the hell's going on. Deekin gets jealous. So Halaster's missing. That's the whole reason why these guys are coming up. So if you want to, there's not too much you can learn from him other than the fact that there's fairies, ogres fighting because Halaster's missing. But for entertainment purposes, you can send him up to Durnan to work, and it's hilarious. Bye. So next time you go up there, Durnan's gonna be like, what the fuck, are you serious? Yes. Yes, I am. There's not too much to explore in the very first section over here. If you really want to get some more points, and if you've never played Neverwinter before, never trust skull piles. Should be close enough to trigger it. Oh, maybe. Oh, there it goes. Attack it! Attack it! Oh, see? Attack of opportunity appeared above his head. Attack it! No. Stop it. Thank you. Cool. I should probably put some type of weapon on there, huh? I'll just throw that in there. Never trust skeletons. The skelly boys are a myth. Whew. Alright. That was a long intro. Hope you guys learned some stuff. We're gonna actually, peruse the entirety of Undermountain next time. Next time. With Deekin singing behind us. Singing all the way. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all those good things. If you guys like what you see, let me know. If you guys want to see some stuff that's different, go for it. This is going to be a very long game. And the first couple of episodes are going to be, how do you D&D stuff? I will do my best to keep on top of it, but it's also a very entertaining game. If you guys would like to see anything else, maybe you should go check out the completed Diablo 2 Necromancer Minion baby build. It is finished. It is complete. If you guys want to go see something slightly more lighthearted, less yapping, maybe go check out Zooter. It is hilarious. The bacon may or may not have won. I'll see you guys next time.